All right, man. Two Tears in a Bucket podcast, episode 143. We got a special guest in the building. Let's start off by saying he's a South Carolina local artist. He's a CEO. He's a multi-selling local artist
And
from
what?
albums and mixtapes.
Okay.
He's a producer.
Okay.
He's an engineer.
Okay.
Come on now.
He was nominated for the local town Grammys.
Okay.
He's a father figure.
Okay.
He's a role model.
Okay.
He's a clothing brand designer.
Let's go.
He writes songs not only for himself but for others.
Okay.
And he's a videographer.
Oh.
Give it up for Homie Gang UFO.
Appreciate you, man.
That's a long ass bio.
What's
Man,
good,
listen,
my boy?
it ain't,
Hell of an introduction.
like I
there.
said, it ain't nothing short of a blessing, man. It's good to be here, man. How y'all boys doing?
Man,
Life
we
is
live-
good.
Life is good. Can't complain.
Say no more.
Like the old people say, it won't do you no good, no how.
Say no more, man.
I heard that.
Like, what's up with y'all, man?
Man, you know, man.
Hey, listen. It's a long time coming. We been supposed to do this, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
see what y'all doing, man. I love that.
Yeah,
I love the work, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. The grind don't stop, man. Keep it moving.
Yes,
The
sir.
train don't never stop.
Yes, sir. Well, we gonna really get to know Homie Gang UFO today. We gonna take it all the way back. We're gonna take it all the way back. We're gonna start from, tell us where you from, where you grew up at.
Kingstree, South Carolina.
Shout out to the K.
Kingstree, South Carolina. Shout out Cedar Swamp. Live from Kennedyville, Kennedyville. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So tell us, how was it growing up in Kingstree?
Man, I wouldn't say like it's like a crab in a bucket type shit. It was more like, excuse me, it wasn't like a crab in a bucket, but everybody trying to do the same thing. Rather if it's doing music, rather if it's clothing designing, rather if it's just videography and shit like that. But it's just like everybody actually doing the same thing. And it's like, honestly, in the K, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people support a lot of people, but a lot of people don't support a lot of people because at the end of the day, the people that you know may be the ones who hating on you. Get what I'm saying? So me personally, it's my city. So I'm gonna be honest, I was just highly blessed to know that a lot of people fuck with me. I never had no hatred in my city. I never had nobody telling me, like if it was speaking down, it always on some pillow talk shit. You know how niggas who probably trying to get some pussy or whatever, they probably talk to a little Snackavelli that I always try to talk to.
Can you elaborate on that?
Snackavelli.
Snackavelli.
Snackavelli is
What's a Snackavelli?
It's my first time hearing that
Like what
phrase.
Snackavelli is. Snack is a female, man. Like, cause you know it's a lot of like I'm a Valentine baby.
Okay.
I was born on
Aquarius.
Valentine's Day. So I'm a ladies man at that. So it's like I got high respect for females, so I ain't want to call them no bitches, no hoes. And then you did what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I ain't the Snackavellis, and I'm a snack man. Like I already had like, man, I ain't even gonna speak on it, but basically the snack is the female. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because the snack like describe like how you look, tasty. You probably come in different flavors, eatable, chocolate. You feel what I'm saying? The chocolate, the vanillas, the caramel,
Butter
frappe.
pecan.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about
My next one, vanilla.
What's your favorite one though? Like,
Right now I'm a French
now
vanilla.
don't get in trouble now.
I'm
Got
a-
an old lady now.
I think you like that white chocolate.
I like that. Currently, I'm
white
like
chocolate.
caramel, but I prefer a French vanilla or vanilla.
Vanilla. What you like? What you like about the vanilla, man?
It's the unseasoned chicken. No, I'm playing. It's the. We're gonna go off on the tangent.
Okay, all right, send them
We're
more.
gonna
Send them
go
more.
with-
Send them more. We gonna leave it like
We
that.
go off on the
We
tangent.
gonna leave it like that.
What part?
I love my black
of-
women.
What part
Love
of
all
King
women.
Street did you grow up in? And before you even get into that, I used to always hear about a certain part of King Street. I want to say it was
Up the track.
crossing the tracks, up the tracks.
It's up the track.
I got a cousin.
So,
She's
yeah.
from Rocktown.
Rocktown.
Yeah, I got a cousin
fuck
from
with
Rocktown. Shout out- she went to see
made
Murray,
some,
though, but-
And I made some motherfucking money in Rocktown up the track. Fryson, Interfaith, all that, Cedar Hill. And I'm talking about shout out to all of them. Up the track, about up the track. What you want to know about up the track? What you know? What you want to
I
know?
always hear like the times I've been around King Street, like yo, when I go up the track, when I cross that track.
So it's like the equivalent of.
So I'm guessing that's like the equivalent to the whole in Lake City,
yeah.
which is a dangerous place in Lake City if you ain't from around there.
Like I said to somebody before, like up the track is it's still kind of the same way, but it's not like how it was when I was in school. I'm 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm a whole 30p nugget. You see what I'm saying? Back when I was in school, like, up the track was one of the most talked about things. Up the track was like one of them motherfuckers like, hey, look, bro, boom, like, and like I said, like, the one person I always used to hear about is a nigga named Big Tony. Like a Big Tony nigga. I used to hear about a nigga named Big Tony knocking niggas out. Nigga, you come up there with that disrespect. Shout out to Big Tony, man. I ain't never met you a day in my motherfucking life, nigga. But I ain't want to cross that track with you because I heard you knock niggas out.
So he was like the Debo.
The Debo.
He was Debo.
That's what I'm hearing, allegedly.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, that's what I heard. Like, I heard that.
We had
like,
Debo in
Bobby Lee.
Lake City. Bobby Lee.
No, I'm talking about.
They
like,
said they
so,
put him in the yoke. The full Nelson. They said the nigga catch you, the nigga put you in the full Nelson.
But yeah. Yeah, but so like Big Tony was like one of them motherfuckers like I always heard about. It was up the track, but when you hear up the track, nigga, it's Big Tony right behind it. And that nigga knocking motherfuckers out. And I mean, I don't know if it was true, but that's what I'm hearing from niggas who really up the track. So I'm thinking that shit true. But I never wanted to cross like path with that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was young, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? And this was before all the violent, like niggas pulling out guns and type shit. Like niggas used to get in the field when I was in school fighting type shit. Now niggas just pulling out no scraps, just doing whatever they gotta do.
No more.
No, I'm talking about you did. So it's just like it's shit like that now. But
Wait, no, they still fight down there. They just had a they just had
but I'm gonna be
the
honest
girl
though.
boxing match at
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it gangster.
We gotta get into that. We gonna get into that.
I want to go to that shit.
Come on now.
We gonna get
I
into
want to go to that shit.
we gonna.
Oh my God.
So tell us about where you actually grew up at.
Live from the K-Ville. I grew up in the Kingstree for one. Shout out to Kingstree. But in the area I grew up at is Cedar Swamp, Kennedyville Road. That's where I grew up at. That's why a lot of people misconstrue Live from the K-Ville. I got 2 sequence album, Live from the K-Ville, Live from the K-Ville 2, and I got a 3rd part coming. Live from the K-Ville, let me just say this, Live from the K-Ville is not Kingstree. You don't see Kingstreeville in it. That's not, I represent the K, but K-Ville is Kennedyville. That's the road, that's the hood I grew up in my whole life. You know what I'm talking about? So that where Live from the K-Ville came from. Live from the K-Ville, like, Kennedyville Road was like really family. Cousins, uncles. And I'm talking about like this friends I went to school with been in that same area.
Is it city limits or is it like the country?
No, it was the country. It was outside, way outside the country.
outside.
Past Warsaw and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but that's like how like the Acres and Bloomingville and like you got to go all the way out the outskirt of Kingstree.
Like going to the truck?
I'm gonna put it like this: Kennedyville was the outskirt of Kingstree, like Kingstree. That was when you get on Kennedyville Road. That is the dead end of Kingstree.
Gotcha.
Once you get off that road, you're in Neesmith Hemingway side.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So if you going to Neesmith or Hemingway, you passing Kennedyville Road. That's my hood.
Gotcha.
That's where I grew up at.
Gotcha.
And I'm talking about. So that really what it is.
Okay.
So you
But I
grew
love
up,
my city.
you grew up in a community like with a lot of family.
A lot of family and deers, cows, horses, and all that shit.
Okay. So
You know what I'm talking about?
So how was that just like growing up with a lot of family around? Because I mean, the way I grew up, I didn't really grow around with family around. I had like just regular, neighbors. If you get to know them, you get to know them. If not,
I had my cousin. He was my next door neighbor growing up.
Right.
So that was but other than that, yeah, like same thing. Like, but I grew up in the city limits, and so it's like my neighbors and another artist. You might not know him. He's like on the other side of me. So, but yeah, like growing up around family, that had to been like interesting because all y'all family. So you probably was next door 24/7, ain't it?
I wouldn't say like it wasn't even like net though. Like it wasn't even net though. It was like, okay, this is my spot right here. You hear me? And then goddamn, you gotta go like 3-4 houses down to get to my folk house.
Okay.
You did what I'm saying? Like we used to ride bikes, nigga. Like whenever it usually been time like I used to goddamn be in the house or whatever, jumping on the trampoline. A lot of you niggas don't even know what trampoline is. And I'm pissed off at that. But anyway, we used to be on the, y'all know, jumping on the trampoline, nigga. Playing basketball, going in the yard, rapping with a stick or with a fucking clothes hanger, like when you hang clothes up in, act like you driving trucks and shit.
Yeah.
We used to do shit like that. Or we used to cut paper up. And this goes back to what you said, how it was growing up with family. We used to cut like loose leaf notebook paper up and act like we playing bank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And boy, the most excited feeling was looking out the door and seeing one of my cousins riding that motherfucking bicycle down the street. I'm like, yeah, we up now. Like,
We up.
We there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So growing up with family, bro, it really like the same as now. You know what I'm talking about? It's the same thing. Like, it really the same thing. Like, it's like everybody's still the same way. The difference is we mature. We don't play around. We still goof around. We still have a ball. We still kick out one. But at the same time, it's like we grew. Most of them got kids. You know what I'm talking about? And it really the same like it is now. Like no feelings have changed. Yeah, we have our ups and downs.
Yeah.
But in life, you got to go through trials and tribulations.
Absolutely.
What is life without going up, having an up and down? It's like a roller coaster.
Right.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's what it is. So.
Who was like the immediate family you had? Like who was actually in the house with you?
Other than my brother, shout out Weasel. He was one of them. My like Wizzy G, Wizzy 2 time. He is on the song that called "Stick 'Em Up." My little cousin Davion, Jennifer, Newtony, Cootie. All of them was really in the house with me.
Nice.
You know what I'm talking about? Like all my first cousins, really all my Maya, Crystal, Brittany, all of them was in the house with me. So really we grew up as family like that. But God bless my baby, my grandma, like and my granddaddy. Like we grew up around our grandparents. Our parents, one thing about it, they always worked. My granddaddy never played that. Women or male, you gonna get your ass up out this house and work. That's how my grandparent was. That's how all of us was raised to go out there and get our shit on our own. So I can give them that. Like our parents was there in our life, but they never was home because our grandparents got on their ass. You gotta get out this house. We got the kids,
Right.
so we always used to circulate around our grandparents' house. Go in that motherfucker, bully each other. We used to get motherfucking rubber bands with like Barbie pants. Pull that bitch back and pop each other with that bitch. You hear me?
Core memory unlocked.
Come on now. Male or female? Male or female? Come on now. Like we grew up how we grew up, but we grew up like family. You hear me? And none of us play about each other.
For sure.
None of us.
I love that. I love that.
None of us play about each other.
So where did the music inspiration come from?
Everything, you know what? Part of my soul, Thug Life. Everything I just spoke about, that was on my mama's side. Now, when you said something about the music, that was on my daddy.
Okay.
Shout out to my daddy's side, the Mabry. I'm a Mabry baby for sure. The music side came from my daddy's side, unfortunately. My daddy was a singer. His daddy was a singer. His brothers was a singer. His friends were singers. Every time my daddy used to, the times that he did used to get me, Christmas or whatever, he always buy me something that got something to deal with music.
So dad wasn't in the house like with the immediate family. Dad kind of picked you up. He was
Get what though? Like my mama and daddy, they still married to this day, but they was separated for years.
But he fostered that music into your life.
Exactly. Like he was just one of them ones. Like I gotta give it to him. He never was like a deadbeat. But my mama raised me. She did everything for us.
Okay.
But my daddy been there.
For sure.
That's
For
the only
sure.
thing I can stamp.
For sure.
And you know what I'm saying? With all due respect, he been there.
For sure.
Only that. Whenever my mama needs some time to do what she want to do, he'll come and get me and my brother. And we come there. My brother doing his own thing. My daddy used to be in the house playing the guitar. Ooh, I'm sitting there watching this nigga. Fuck that guitar. I'm about to go on this piano. I always used to type in the code on a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't know with the piano, it got codes on it. You could type a number in and you could go to a drum set. I used to be in that bitch making beats. Then go to his laptop and fuck around and do whatever I gotta do on his laptop and come back and make a beat similar to, at that time, that's when Walk It Out and Lil Bow Wow and Crank That Soldier Boy and all that shit was. I used to try to, imitate beats like that. And my daddy used to come in there and be like, no, you ain't doing it like, you gotta do it like this. And it was a time like he used to try to make me and my brother sing. My brother never take that shit serious. My brother was like, fuck that shit. I ain't nigga, I'm thugging. You hear me? Like my brother, man, fuck that shit. But it was just, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was just God giving me that talent. It was just his timing of like having me engage.
Okay.
And I could tell my daddy wanted us to carry his legacy on. And I got focus in it. And that's how I end up getting turned in that direction. You see what I'm saying? Because before that, I was just in school being a hardhead.
Gotcha.
Fighting niggas that bigger than me. And I was this size my whole life. I was just shorter. But when my daddy put me in that limelight, like, boom. And it was interesting to me, bro.
For sure.
What made you decide, you know what, I love music, fuck it, I'm gonna record it, and I'm going to put it out to the masses?
My first time recording, I'm gonna be honest, my first time actually recording this shit, this one, like cassette tapes was valid at the time. Like, I used to goddamn get motherfucking like notebook papers or phone books when, you know, your grandparents used to get them thick ass phone books. I used to tear a piece of paper off that motherfucker.
Surprised they didn't cut your ass for cutting that phone.
Put that bitch in my mouth and ball that bitch up. Put it in both sides and put that bitch in there and hit record. I used to hit record on that motherfucker. And I used to be on there. I'll put the goddamn keyboard my daddy bought me towards the cassette player and hit play. Let the beat play and I start rapping. And I don't know what the fuck I was saying. But I was just like, bro, yeah, I got a little rhythm with it. I noticed how I stayed on beat. I knew what the concept was, but I just couldn't get my word together. And the more I practice, you know, practice make perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I kept doing it. And I just was fucking around with it. And shout out my nigga Buddy Lee. He older than me, but he came to the house and I played the song. It ain't made no sense whatsoever in the world. And
But it sounded good.
To his eye, man, you could do something. And he was like, shit, you can do something. Like, you hear me? Like, and
all you need is one person to believe in you.
that was one.
That's all you need.
And the last thing was, I went to school. This when I was like a freshman. This when Ford, Texas was going around at the time. Call me after 9 o'clock.
Whoo. What
Yeah,
a time to be alive.
Hey, call me after 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Artel singular.
Yeah.
Page plus. Which one you had?
I ain't gonna lie. I was a little spoiled. My sister was in the Army, and she came back. She had a Verizon plan already.
You had chocolate.
So she ended up giving me like her phone, and she ended up getting another plan. But no, I had the LG flip phone.
What? Somebody had, was it Tizzy with the chocolate? Somebody had the chocolate.
Possibly. But yeah, I had the LG flip phone on Verizon.
I had the Suncom flip phone.
I still got the same account to this day.
That's crazy.
I changed my phone number once, but I still got the same account to this day. But yeah.
I had the Suncom flip phone,
But
the
you ain't
T9
say what?
I had the after 9 free minutes and
What?
shit after 9.
Yeah, singular.
It was Verizon.
Oh yeah, Verizon.
Yeah.
Verizon always been in the number motherfucker making money.
Yeah.
They been there.
They got the best service.
What you had?
I had Suncom. I got AT&T now, but
Shout out to Suncom. I ain't heard that shit.
I ain't heard that shit in a minute.
I had a Nokia flip. And then when I started getting a little piece of money, that's when we got to the Blackberries. I had the Red Palm Tree.
Man, I had the BlackBerry too.
Ooh, boy.
I had that BlackBerry. Mom Dukes paid my phone up to, I went to boot camp right after high school. Mom Dukes paid my phone bill. As soon as I got out of boot camp, there you go. That's your bill. Been paying it ever since.
Damn right.
So, bam. Dad inspired you to start getting into music. You started kind of producing, using his equipment. What was some of the music you was listening to, I guess, that kind of inspired you to actually rap, though? Since Dad was kind of on the singing side.
It was only one person. It was I ain't gonna say Bow Wow. It was Lil Bow Wow at the time.
Shout out to Lil Bow Wow.
And get that man his
A
flowers.
legend. A legend. Even though he a little corny today with
He
some of
is
his
corny.
antics.
But back then he wasn't.
No.
Everybody wanted to be Bow Wow.
Facts.
Nigga.
Bow Wow.
Everybody wanted to grow the cornrows and put the bandana
was
around the
hating.
head and walk around that bitch and Harlem
Facts.
shake around that motherfucker.
Fact, I was hating real hard. I
Wow.
wanted to be.
You were hating?
I wanted to love. I liked the music. I just hate that all the girls like him. They wouldn't like him.
Nigga used to have videos of bitches running behind him in school and shit. Nigga,
I wanted that to be
used
me.
to always fantasize that shit. Everybody, I'm going to school. These bitches just walking by me.
Bruh.
Bitch, run behind me.
Bro, I remember Puppy Love was number 1 on 106 & Park.
Puppy Love.
I think that was the record, bro. I think that's the one that's
Nigga,
named
what happened
number
to
1.
Bounce With Me?
No.
I love Bounce.
What happened to Take You Home?
Them too. I just think Puppy Love had that longest run on 106 &
Come
Park.
on.
I think it's Put It On You. Ja Rule and
I'm talking about just Bow Wow songs.
Bow Mr.
I
106
think,
Park.
I think Puppy Love had the longest run of his number 1 song.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
one of them Take You Home was, to be honest with you.
Don't slow
Let me
down. Don't slow down.
represent that. Yeah, that was the one that been on that Mr. 106 & Park.
Yeah.
Take You Home, Bounce With Me.
It's the beat to the O-Dub. You wow.
Bow
It's a
wow
yo
wow
girl.
yippee yo yippee
Yeah.
with him and Snoop on that motherfucker when they turn in, they transform into a human to a dog.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Bow
That's how
Wow.
you know I've been
Nah.
on that nigga, man.
Bow
Come
Wow
on
go
now,
run.
stop it.
But Bow Wow and Soldier, people won't give them their flowers until they pass, unfortunately. But
Facts.
like what they've done, especially Soldier, with what we have artists today's and how they transition from just music to like social media, like they are the blueprint. Like
I agree.
They
100%.
won't. Yeah, they're.
So
There's a little tangent I went off on. I love music. If you don't know, I'm not musically like talented, but like I have, like
love it.
sonically I have a good
Yeah,
ear.
man.
Yeah, and I just love music. Like that's I shared it earlier on my story. I'm like when I talk to women, like music is like my love language.
I'm
Like
already
sharing
know.
songs, playlists. I love music.
I'm picking up what you putting down.
That's it. A little
Yeah.
something solid.
for sure.
I got you.
Now I want to go listen to some Bow Wow. Now I got to go back and run back.
Man, you don't listen to
I
no
gotta
Bow
run
Wow,
back
man.
to class.
You don't listen to no Bow Wow, man. You come on now. You when you was born, you were listening to all this Wet Red
I
and
ain't
all
that
that.
old, bro.
Sam Cooke.
What's your favorite Bow Wow song?
I ain't that
My
older than you,
favorite-
dog.
Yeah.
My favorite Bow Wow song. Hey, I don't know, bro. Like Lil Bow, it gotta be 3. I gotta give 3. I gotta give this one because it made me want it. If this little nigga can do it, I can do it. Take You Home. It gotta be between Take You Home and What's My Name, which is Bow Wow Wow Yippee Yo Yippee Yay. It was one of them two. Fresh as I'm is.
That shit was a vibe.
You ain't bumping like I'm bumping. Like that was one, and the last one was
T.I. wrote that. I could be wrong.
he probably
I think
did, but
T.I.
that
wrote
shit.
that.
Like, but me and the last one, I think everybody in this motherfucking room, I think he was Bow Wow at this time, Out of My System.
Out of My System is one of my top.
Come on, man, I cry.
Oh yeah.
I cry.
Out of My System and,
Come on,
and Rock
man.
the Mic for me.
Out of
That's
My
the.
System.
It was the summer 2001.
When?
All before the drama begun.
When we first met,
that's my baby.
I think you sitting out on
Oh,
the
that's
steps.
that baby.
You were broke down
that's
crying
what
in
he
the
was
mess.
Jagged Edge.
Bro,
That was my baby.
Yeah, my,
Oh my
you're my
God.
baby,
Bro.
baby.
My baby. Come on now.
I'm in my feelings
Girl,
now.
you gotta let them know
I'm
you
in my
can't
feelings
live like
now.
this no more.
Mine is
my
like a
baby.
B-Cut song,
What you know about that?
You was broke down crying a mess.
So I
I
interfere. I asked, what's the reason for tears?
tears?
I was hoping you would tell me your fears, but I'll start with your name. Come on, bro. I know what you on, bro. Come on, stop it now. I know what you
Yo.
on. Don't get me started in this
Yo.
bitch, man. Don't get me started.
All right.
Don't get me started, man.
Mine is Rock the Mic, him and Jermaine Dupri. That's off the new
I know
Jack
what you talking
City
about.
album. Yeah, them.
They give it like a easy E vibe.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
like that,
And-
that Out of My System.
I gotta mention one more. That Marco Polo when him and Soldier Boy teamed up. That was my shit.
You corny as fuck, bro.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
You corny
Fuck
as
that.
fuck, bro. I didn't.
Fuck that.
That's when he started losing me.
That Marco Polo was a vibe.
I think he started losing me around that era.
Nah.
Nah, it was a vibe because it's a soundtrack to our life back
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
You hear me? Yeah. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know. I just didn't fuck with it. I just felt like that shit was corny. Shout out to them that I fucked with Soldier. He was like a small
Soulja.
inspiration.
Do you wanna fuck me? The question is rhetorical. Come on.
Shout out
Come on,
Shawty Low.
Soulja.
Shout out to Gucci Man.
Shout out Shawty Low. Long.
What about
long live
Gucci
Shawty
bandana
Low.
with Soldier Boy? Gucci bandana.
Gucci
So y'all ain't
bandana.
that fuck with Soldier
Killed
Boy.
that shit.
Come on, you know we fuck with Soldier Boy. I still fuck with Soldier Boy.
Nah,
if
I
Soldier
don't-
Boy drops some heat right now,
No,
I would support it.
No, I only want Soulja Boy making beats.
He dropped some heat like a year ago.
I'm good, bro.
What song was that?
Name 5 Soldier Boy songs.
5 Soldier Boy.
First of all, Soulja
Back
Boy,
to back.
A-Rap,
She got a dump.
classic.
Name five.
Soldier Boy up in this hole.
I know you thinking too much.
Let's
What
go,
else?
let's crank that
Name
way.
them.
Him and
Yeah,
What's
he
the name? I
thinking
just
too
can't
much.
think of the name of it.
Like he thinking too much. He
I
gotta
know
think
the
about him.
songs.
Nigga, we made it.
Nigga, we made, but nah.
You fuck with Soldier Boy too?
We made it.
89 triple O, baby. You know
Kiss me
that
to the
I
phone,
miss
kiss me to
you.
the phone.
Kiss me through the
So
phone.
that's 3.
Pretty Boy Swag.
4.
Hopped up out of bed, turn my swag
5.
on.
How you miss crank that, nigga?
No,
I
he
said-
crank
I
that.
said-
That-
But look, I got beef with y'all. It was something y'all said. I'm a fan of y'all podcast.
Thank
I
you,
got
thank
something I want to say. I watched one of y'all podcasts.
Tune in. Make sure you subscribe. Get us. We're almost at 5,000
tears in a bucket.
subscribers. You know,
We're gonna start going live on Friday nights. Friday nights gonna be our pussy.
Hey, look,
Club
but
Two
I
Tears.
meant to say this last time, and I'm sad. Y'all disrespect my boy in one of y'all podcasts, and I'm mad.
Who we disrespect?
How can y'all say Trouble had a weird beat? Would bring it back with him and
That
Drake.
shit was weird,
And I think
bro.
it was both of y'all.
It was me. It was me.
No,
We stand on that.
It was me. We stand
Not
on
the
that.
school. So
I love him. That beat was
That
beat
beat
hurt
hurt
me.
me.
School.
Bro, every hat I got, every fitted I got,
Yeah.
it got long live Scoob on. Or it
I
got
respect
Zill
that.
on.
I'ma
Nah,
tell
he
you
was
that,
that nigga.
Scoob gave that beat that he did with Boozy to Aubrey. That would have been
He
way
picked the
better.
worst beat that had that Drake feature on.
Out of his whole discography. Shout out
picked
rest
the
in peace,
worst
long live
beat.
Scoob.
I feel like I beg to defer, bro. Like, you gotta understand, I like music that feed my soul. You hear me? And if you understand, you understand. That's where it goes back to that. If you know, you know type situation. Because whenever I listen to him, you gotta actually, like with me, and when I'm a fan of you, nigga, I'm looking at your interviews. I'm trying to study what you got going on. I'm looking at your behind the scenes. That's how I am when I know I'm a fan. Like if I'm a huge fan of Maine or a huge fan of you, whatever y'all got going on, nigga, I'm a day in the life of Maine Cabane. Even if y'all ain't got it, I'ma Google it. I'ma YouTube it.
So
Dig what
you
I'm
was
saying?
a diehard Scoob fan like that.
Man, you know what? Get what? I ain't never been a school fan until he passed. I'm like, man, let me see what the fuck this nigga. Cause the only thing I knew about him was Thief in the Night. And
Thief
him
in
and
the
Take
Night.
Off. I got the key to the street, my nigga, just like Dr. Dre. He got the beat. Trouble, where you come from?
It's crazy
Like,
how both of them,
That verse was
how both
crazy.
of them went back to back like that. So crazy.
That verse was so crazy.
That nigga said, take off.
So Scoob?
Man, go ahead and take off. Bet. Come on now.
24/7 no day off. It's crazy how both of them, like they killed that and both of them gone. Like I listen to that song now and get a little teary.
That was the hardest verse on that song.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
That was the hardest verse.
No.
And I felt some type of way. I look at y'all podcast. Y'all talk about the school. Don't talk about the school.
No disrespect to school.
DOA. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it a buck. DOA.
We got to do our job. But okay, let's get back to you.
You gotta be unbiased.
Let's get back to you.
Long live school.
So, when was Homie UFO born though? When did you turn into Homie UFO?
I say roughly around about 2014, early 2014. End of 2013, 2014.
Was okay. Maybe I jumped ahead a little bit. Was there a previous name, and were you already making noise before you?
It was, I always was making noise.
Okay.
It was Young Dice first. Corny as fuck. I knew I wasn't gonna stick to that name too long. Then it went to Young UFO. That's when I really started buzzing. Then I think I hit the 8th grade. I had this teacher named, correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody watching this, get in the comment and correct me if I'm wrong. But I was in the 8th grade, if I ain't mistaken. I had a teacher named Mr. White, Mr. Johnny White. And he wrote on the board. He was like, I used to always rap in every teacher class. That where most of my write-ups came from. If I ain't wasn't fighting, it was rapping in class, disturbing the class. And he got on that motherfucker and he said, you know what? I'm so sick of you rapping in my class. You know what you remind me of? He got the marker and he put U, F, and an O on there. I already gone by UFO. You see what I'm saying? So he explained to me what UFO mean. A lot of people thinking it's like a spaceship. It's not a spaceship. U stand for unexpected. F stand for, O stand for outrageous. He said you unexpected for outrageous shit that you might say out your mouth. Cause the lyrics that you say is outrageous stuff that we ain't expecting you to say at your age. And I remember my nigga Darius Dukes. My nigga Darius Dukes look at me, he was sitting right beside me. And my boy Dalve, Jawan Madison, not Dalve. Dalve was in front of me. He looked over. Deuce was like, bro, you might you might want to go on with that, bro. That shit hard. And I came with Young UFO. Mm-hmm. Now, where Homie Gang UFO came in at 2015, 2014, early 2014, because Young UFO came at 2012 or whatever, roughly around that time, 2013. 2014, my nigga Shannon, he came to me and be like, bro, you remind me of this nigga named Rich Homie. Long live Rich Homie, by the way, man. Long live Rich Homie.
Rest up, my boy.
Man, I cried. But I'm gonna tell you why though. But my boy Shannon came to me at the time. He was my nigga at the time. He came to me and be like, bro, you remind me of this nigga named Rich Homie. Oh, fuck the nigga is, Rich Homie. At this time, I had the temp fade with the peasy fro. Now I'm talking about
the Rich Homie.
The Rich Homie.
I never knew who the fuck this
But
nigga was.
you already had that before.
I never knew who he was.
You had the Rich
On
Homie.
Big Lord, I never knew who he was. The nigga came and pulled up. It was a song called Type of Way. I see the nigga jumping up. I'm like, what the fuck? Me, the nigga skinny like me and all that.
Y'all pretty much got the same build.
You hear me?
Damn dude,
I'm
sure
like,
do.
what the fuck? The nigga
Same
look like
complexion.
me. Nigga, I'm about to go call my mama. What's going on? Y'all guys, you and my daddy got something to tell me? The nigga up in that bitch jumping around
That
like
right
I do. That right too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, me, all right, I ain't even tripping. Went to school. I had a couple Snackavellis. Them motherfucker come to me. You remind me of Bandit Gang. Who the fuck is Bandit Gang? That's how I was looking. Who the fuck is Bandit Gang? There was like Bandit Gang Marco. So little Snackavelli at the time, she pulled the motherfucker up and showed me who Bandit Gang Marco was. I looked at it. He had the temp fro. I'm like, damn, that nigga kind of favor me in the way too.
Yeah.
But not more as Rich Homie.
Yeah.
Fucked around. I got down. Okay, cool. I went to a store one day. Everybody from back and forth, they called me Rich Homie, Bandit Gang. I went to a store and I was with my boy, and one of the lady was like, "What's up, Rich Homie Gang UFO?"
Mm-hmm.
She put everything together.
Rich Homie Gang UFO.
Compounded that thing.
So I'm like, where the gang came from? And bro would tap me, he be like, bro, you do kind of look like Bandit Gang and Rich Homie. So I understand why she said that. But why won't you take the rich off and call yourself Rich, not Rich, Homie Gang UFO? And I thought about it. I'm like, bro, that shit kind of hard. That shit kind of tough.
You hear me?
I'm going to put that shit out there because a lot of people already was calling me Rich Homie UFO.
Yeah.
Or Bandit Gang UFO.
Yeah.
Homie Gang UFO. Since y'all calling me both of these niggas names, let me combine this shit together, give him, because I'm giving an image of him. I'm doing certain songs that probably give you ideas at Bandit Gang, but I'm going to still be myself, which is UFO.
And
that's when he was born.
Nice.
And I took off with it.
Nice.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, I took off with it.
So that's the story right there.
And that's why I say, but Rich Homie played a lot, because a lot of people, other than Bandit Gang, shout out to Bandit Gang Marco, a lot of people was on my ass about Rich Homie. But you look like Rich Homie, boy.
You definitely look like Rich Homie.
I can see
Yeah,
it.
you definitely
see
like
it now.
If y'all was in the same room, I probably wouldn't know who
I saw it last time. I see it now. I see it more now.
Especially when he had the
fro when I shot you a video a while back.
Yeah.
I had
When
the
I first
fro.
met him, he had the fro. Yeah.
So how long y'all known each other?
Damn, bro. What about
2017, 2018?
about probably the same time I known you and Keith's number, right? Like
Yeah.
probably about six,
seven
years,
years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Cause Keith's put me on to them.
Shout out to Keith.
Shout out to Keith the Beast. That my motherfucking brother, man.
And I came aware of you because I saw you going crazy. My bad, I ain't meant to hit the mic. I saw you going crazy on the net. I don't remember exactly what song it was, but you had a few songs go viral, which I know we're gonna get into.
You packed the high school to capacity, right? Fire Marshal said no more.
Let's get into it.
We don't.
Let's get into it.
We don't see that around
And
here.
before
we
you
don't
get
see that around here.
before you get to you packing out of high school, when did you realize, like, when did you start getting some, like, hey boy, you nice with it?
Talk your shit.
Quit
being humble.
You say I'm being humble?
Yeah, quit being humble. Talk your
Listen,
shit.
bro, like,
Talk your shit, dog.
This 2 tears in a bucket.
Because you did some incredible shit.
But
gotta get on.
I ain't want to do it. I ain't want to pop it too much. I ain't want to put 3 tears in the bucket instead of 2. Now I'm talking about. But honestly, bro, in elementary school, that's when motherfuckers really was acknowledging me, giving me my flowers. Okay. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't get my flowers.
Why not?
Bro, I'm gonna tell everybody who in this motherfucking room right now, I not did a feature with everybody in the PD area except my nigga Jay Lanes. And I did a feature with everybody, even with Lake City. Shout out to Maine. And I did a feature with him. Reach out to him and Duke Fetty.
Shout out motherfucking Duke Fetty.
Shout out Duke
Shout out to my
Fetty.
nigga Duke.
I did one with my boy Bam Schmirk.
Shout Bam.
Keys the Beast.
Shout Keys.
Grand
Bands.
Come on now.
Grand Band and new
Draco,
label.
PNF Draco. Hunter Kane. Man, I can keep naming. Skunk Vaughn, I could keep naming. The reason why I feel like I don't get my flowers, bro, I feel like people scared to put, you know, Big Foe, Homie Gang UFO, Big Zilla on their song because they know what I'm going to do to them. And I ain't even popping it. But it ain't even about them because I feel like it's a friendly competition when you on the song, nigga. Everybody supposed to feel like they him. You hear me, man? So when if Maine call me or if you call me right now and say, bro, I got this feature for you, I'm going to bop to that shit. I'm going to play that shit about 3 times. I don't write a song. I don't never write it. I listen. I feed off your energy. I'm going to go in that bitch and try to execute that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, hip hop before it is now because I feel like, and it's a different topic. I feel like hip hop is a business now. It's not more of an art. But I feel like where we grew up in the age of East Coast rap, if I rap and you rap and I invite you on a song, I have every intention, and we love each other. We're brothers.
Right.
I have every intention to kill you on this fucking song if we're on a song together, and you should feel the same way because it's an art, it's a sport. So I mean, I don't get how they feel that way, but I respect you for still having that competitive spirit, that fire in you.
That's what you should have.
You're the last of a dying breed.
And that the thing, though, like that what it was. Like when me Maine, shout out Spaceball Polar.
Free Space Boy Polo.
Keys, Duke Fetty, when we all did that song together, shout out Quan on the beat because he made the beat for us. We did a song called ATM, All the Money. I reach out, not in my city, I reach out to nothing but Lake City niggas. Everybody, I was the only Kingstree nigga on that song. Everybody else represent Lake City nigga. I show thug love everywhere I go. I walk with respect. So I said, man, fuck that. I'm tired of doing songs. I already respect it in my hood. So let me get these niggas who grinding in the city.
Down the street from Lake
And then
City.
the next day, I hit Bam up. Boom, we did a song called Lemonade that unreleased. And my job was, damn, I'm about to get on the song with a bunch of OGs. We got Maine. We got motherfucking Duke Fetty. We got Keys. I'm about to get on the song with a bunch of OGs on this motherfucker, man. I'm about to get on this motherfucker, do what I gotta do. Cause at the end of the day, it was in my eyes to make these niggas proud of me. I wanted these niggas to come back to me and be like, bro, you hard. So I could come back to them. See, this is where that realness come in. Real is real. That's why I rarely fuck with niggas. You see what I'm saying? So this where bluntness, realness, and genuineness come in at. I want to be able to get on his song and be like, bro, you killed that. And I want to go to him and be like, nah, bro, I had to did my verse about 3 times, bro, because you hurt me, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
And it ain't really about no. I just was joking around when I said I wanted to pop my shit and go harder than any other nigga. I want to kind of be able to get on a nigga song and they be like, bro, I had to did my verse over. And then when you send it back to me, I want to be like, oh, hell nah, bro, I got to do my verse over.
Right.
Now we complimenting each other.
I love it.
Right.
I love it.
And that competitiveness is definitely missing.
I love it. It's
nowadays.
like iron sharpens iron. Like
Yeah.
you gotta strike that match.
Yes, indeed.
I miss when hip hop was competitive and people did it for the art, the love of it, not just the hey, I got to pay my rent. I
I'm
gotta
trying
make
to
sure
get this money.
Yeah, like I think that's where it died at.
Yeah.
Right.
It's competitive. It just don't stop there. After they compete, then they wanna.
So you think like you think you still think it's competitive in 2024?
Who's that?
Well, not all artists. It's been saturated, right? It's not everybody's competitive. It's just like it's been like I think I don't want to speak for you. Do you feel like before it was like almost every artist was competitive to now it's just like
It's a handful.
okay.
But it's enough to enjoy the art.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
enough people to still enjoy it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're still pumping out content, so there's a few enough that we can review and stuff like that.
Right.
Now, you've gone viral a few times, several times.
I want to hear this.
What was your first experience of going viral and how did that feel?
Cause y'all Kingstree niggas wild, by the way.
You think we wild?
Hey, absolutely.
No.
Come on, you know this.
I don't know. I can't speak on nothing. I don't know what's going on. But now all jokes aside though, my first time, like you basically asked me like, what's my first like thing that I remember?
That first song that kind of got you known around the city or the area. I felt like I've heard about a recording of yours that got around.
Not a Shannon Sharp recording.
Nah. Shout out to Shannon. Shout out to Shannon.
Hey man, yeah, I'm about to give it to you. Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Shay talking through that book.
Come on now. And he admit to it. Yeah, man. That's a real nigga. But now, like, I had like that's why I say it brings it back to like the Vortex days. I used to went to school, nigga. I'm a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
These other motherfuckers, sophomore, junior, seniors. I got down, used to record a song, like just fuck around. Forwarded to every contact in my phone. They forwarded to every contact in their phone. They forwarded to every. I used to go to school the next day. Seniors coming to me. And it's like a battery, my nigga. It's like a battery. You got a battery. You got the positive and you got the negative.
Mm-hmm.
It was mostly positive.
Mm-hmm.
What your name is? Oh, you got some niggas, hey bro, what your name is, little nigga? And I used to tell the nigga what my name is, bro, you hard to dap me up. You little nigga, keep doing what you doing. Then you had the snack coming to me, what your name is? I heard your song. I'm so tired of hearing your song, but I had no choice but to listen to it.
Y'all have, Kingstree has been known to have the snacks.
Yeah, man, them vellies. But anyway, yeah, shout out to my kid. We ain't got shit. Yeah, don't shoot them bellies. But anyway, but a female used to come up to me and they went, yeah, I heard your song or whatever. Next thing you know, everybody falling around. And then they came to a point of time, like, nigga, I was only like 2 weeks in school as a freshman, going out on break. Coincidentally, like freshmen and seniors used to go on break together for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I was a freshman. I remember, shout out them Gaddy boys.
Oh, shout out to the Gaddy boys.
Like Ladarius Gaddy. And my nigga Bubba used to call me over there. Hey, I got a little nigga who out rap all y'all niggas right now. And my nigga Olin. Them niggas, they pulled me over there. Now I was scared as fuck. I'm like, bro, I ain't know these grown ass motherfuckers. They all seniors.
What year was this?
I was supposed to graduate 2013. So that probably like 2010
2009
or something. 09 or some type shit.
This was, in my opinion, this was like that era was like the golden age of maybe the silver age or the golden age.
That was like 09.
Rapping. Like right before we finally went into streaming, that's when like niggas rapping like the Rent was do. Like niggas mixtapes were better than their albums.
But see, that was 09. You hear me? This was beating on the motherfucking wall, nigga. You got a penny or a pencil in your hand, nigga. You beating on that motherfucker. And they called me over there. I did what I did. I executed. Boom. Now I'm talking about, I remember that time when them seniors picked my little ass up in the air. Yeah, nigga. When you come on break, nigga, you hanging with us, nigga. Like that's how they was. They show a nigga thorough when he was out there. I'm like, goddamn, I'm fuck with y'all. And then y'all had all the snack out here, man. Goddamn, put me on, let me stuff one of their crusts. You hear me? Like, let me goddamn, you feel me? I'm lean cuisine over the bit. And I used to look over and goddamn see all my, my classmates looking like. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga,
this nigga,
like, yeah, like
sick of this nigga.
But see, but they ain't been looking on like no hate shit. They was looking like confused, like, damn, how he get over that type shit? And I fuck with all my classmates. Shout out class 2012 and 2013. But they used to look over there like, why the fuck this nigga got over there? This when they used to sell the motherfucking chocolate chip cookies for 25 cents and shit.
Oh, the Spunkermeyer.
Come on now. Don't get me started. And the square pieces, nigga.
I had to close my eyes thinking about that, boy.
That's when I realized, like, to answer your question, that's when I realized I really was popping it. Yeah, that's
Do you remember what song that was, or was it just like a freestyle?
It was a song called Yum Yum I was fucking around with. And then I turned around, when I seen that shit did numbers, I was like, oh, fuck it. I dropped something called Yum Yum. I'm about to do something called Dum Dum. And I dropped that. And my first, and it's still on all platforms right now, my first song I actually put on platform, it was a song called Discombobulated. My mama was the first one, but like, you don't even know what discombobulated mean. You don't even know how to spell it.
Mama gonna talk that shit.
So we talking about publishing and putting it on platforms, At
that time, I didn't even know about publishing, because at that time when I dropped that song, LimeWire, all that shit was out there. Ooh,
Yeah,
voo.
streaming wasn't even out
Ooh,
there.
voo. You see what I'm saying? YouTube wasn't even YouTube like how it is now.
Tizzy's not here, but he's in physically, but he's here in spirit. But Tizzy used to have the burning CDs like on lock. Like Tizzy used to, what was it, 5 for 20?
Something along those lines. Yeah.
And
what
like,
I'm talking about?
But which one of you talk about publishing? You talk about putting out your music, your catalog. Which one of your projects on your catalog is your baby? Which one is your reasonable doubt? Your Illmatic?
Out of all my projects?
Out of all your projects,
Which one is my favorite project?
Which one is near dear to your heart? If you could only pick one album to just keep on streaming for the world to know who Homie Gang UFO is, which one would it be?
Bruh,
I take journalism serious.
And
by the way.
take your time. No
I
rush.
take journalism
no
very
rush. Take your
serious.
time.
I want everybody who don't know you to
I'm
know
be honest
you.
with you. You kind of hit home with that.
Okay.
I ain't expect that question.
Come talk to me.
I can't pick out of 2 songs. I mean, our albums.
Okay.
It's an album I got called Mentally Healing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an album I got called Thug Love.
Okay.
Mentally Healing, the reason why it means so dear to me, that whole album, nigga, like, fuck it, I'ma pop it. I'm a real nigga, I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health is real.
Mental health is very real.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I named it Mentally Healing, that whole album. I got a song called Block List on there. A lot of people don't know I made that whole song down there crying.
What's the song about? Put somebody on the block list? I just guessing.
It was about an old friend of mine, her ex. Shout out to her. I was in love with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was younger at the time. The things that she always used to try to get me to see in life that I see now, I wasn't seeing it. Cause we niggas, we ain't hearing that shit. Especially when you in a situation I'm in, and you got a bunch of snackavellis running behind you. You got all these viral moments and stuff. You ain't hearing it. You feel like you that nigga. But you don't realize what you got till it gone. Everything glitter ain't gold.
I got a story to tell you.
You see what I'm saying? It's a difference between silver and gold. So whenever she was telling me all this stuff, you ain't gonna realize until I leave you, man. I beg her.
You what?
I begged her.
You begged her what?
I beg her
Beg her what?
to stay with me.
I know you fucking lying.
And I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Because
I love it.
in a relationship, bro, I don't know about how all these other niggas feel, but when I'm in a relationship, nigga, I'm real about that.
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
As you should be.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. A lot of dudes said they don't play that. 11 out of 10 guys, they gonna beg. 11 out of 10 guys, they gonna beg.
Man, all my guys can tell you right now, all my niggas, all my close and homies, even my homegirls, best friends, they could tell you, ain't never been a snack that I was in a fully committed relationship with that did me wrong. Even if they did me wrong, I never break up with them and go behind them and talk shit. Oh, fuck that bitch or fuck that hoe.
That's a real man.
Up to this day, guess what? Get what though? Me and all my exes still cool. I still crack a nigga shell behind all of them because we still got that bond. It be times they call me and be like, they'll be in the whole relationship. And they'll call me and be on some shit like, hey, I got a question. I know you're in a relationship, no disrespect. I love that because it show respect. When me and you was together, like, did you thought I used to been this type of female? And I tell them, or I call them vice versa. Man, my girl tripping saying I'm insecure. You thought I was insecure?
Hear me out. A shoulder to
They'll be
cry
like, I
on.
ain't gonna lie. You was, so you need to go in that house and make shit right with her, because you was acting like this when you was with me. A lot of niggas don't understand when you goddamn went to school and you failed a class, when you goddamn get out of a relationship and you fuck up or they fuck up, going back to that class, they retain you. And when you retain, you go back to restudy again to pick up the shit that you didn't even learn.
You preaching.
A lot of people don't know that. So sometimes a lot of people, I be hearing a lot of niggas out here, a lot of females be saying, ain't no way in hell I can be cool with my ex. Nigga, that's just a class that you fail or they fail.
I'm fairly cool with all my exes.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
But see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, nigga, I'm a firm believer in the big Lord. See what I'm saying? He forgive us for a lot of countless shit we did. Just because you fucked up, I forgive you. You still my dog. It's still thug love with you. I ain't got no, man, fuck all that. We cool. But moral of the story, what I'm trying to say is that Mentally Healing album came from me and being fucked up behind an old friend of mine that meant something to me. I did that whole album. And guess what? I had probably 25 songs on that whole album. A lot of people don't know this. Every song, I think I don't know how much songs on the album, but every song on the album is her favorite songs of mine. It's still block list. I picked all her favorite songs and created an album because it was dedicated to her. Now, Thug Love was my last relationship. And she was with me at a time when I was like, I ain't feeling this relationship shit no more. And she walked me through doing this whole album. Been there, tell me what songs to put on it, what to change up. Long story short, Thug Love meant a lot to me because when I wanted to give up right then and there, shorty been right there. We gonna put this album out. And that's why I made the song called Thug Love Nicole, because the dedication she put in, instilled into me, for me to give the energy, she grant me strength for me to put that album out, which prolonged to the new album I got coming out now. She play a lot in that.
I always said women make the best A&Rs. They pick the best music. They know what the women dictate the sound. They dictate the.
It ain't.
Yes.
Man, so it ain't nothing like having a woman who support with every motherfucking thing you do.
Facts.
It ain't nothing like that, boy. Nah, man, I'm talking about like with my last relationship, that was the first ever relationship. I used to go to every show. She there. I don't give a fuck if it's 3 people in the motherfucking audience. She number 4. When I'm sweating, she get your ass back on stage and do your next song. But you don't know how that shit feel. Then when I come back home, I'm your man now. But when I'm on stage, I'm homie gang UFO. She ain't been one of them motherfuckers that, oh, this my man. She ain't do that, because when I'm here, I'm working. If I'm here in this podcast and me and her was together, I ain't gonna bother you. Go in there and do your shit. If you talking about bitches or whatever, do your shit. You UFO right now.
So she can separate the art from the artist.
Yeah, that's why I had admire about it. You know what I'm talking about?
Speaking of separating the art from the artist, what's your thoughts on Robert Kelly, R. Kelly?
See, now this nigga wanna play with me. Now, that nigga play with me about Robert Sylvester Kelly. Now, come on now.
Hey, yo, that's his middle name.
And you laughing, bro. Now I'm saying.
That's his middle name? I never knew that.
Yeah, Robert Sylvester Kelly, man. Capricorn, man. Shout out to R. Kelly. Free him. The GOAT, the R&B king for sure.
TP2.com.
You looking like you ain't want to agree.
He's definitely
From beyond this bitter mind I see.
TP2.com is probably the best
on.
R&B album of all time.
You tripping, bro.
Either that or Confessions.
Nigga, rated R is his
the
hardest
GOAT.
album.
You think so?
Nah, it's TP2, bro. But I fuck,
R is his hardest
I fuck
album.
with you. It's just TP2. It's TP2.
R?
I fuck with
think
it.
Chocolate Factory might got
No, R got
Nah.
when a woman fed up.
Nah.
R got when a woman fed up, get up on the room,
Now,
etc.
When a Woman's Fed Up is my favorite R. Kelly song. That's my
man, come
favorite R.
on
Kelly
now.
song.
She was raised
Home
in
Alone.
Illinois.
Right outside of Chicago. Some of the best cooking you ever
had.
I always
Yes,
say,
it would.
I always
And I
say,
miss her.
like, whenever I sing that song, I be feeling it so bad. I be like, some of the best pussy you ever
Yes,
had.
sir.
I say some shit like that.
Yes, sir.
Free my boy R. Kelly. My thoughts about him
I
is
think
free
he's gonna
him.
get out. I think he's gonna get out.
He's getting out.
Free R. Kelly, man. I scare you.
No, I said free R. Kelly.
I thought you said you
No,
scared
I
me
didn't say
now.
free R. Did I say free R. Kelly? I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, free R. Kelly. You said it. You know what you meant.
I got an image on hold.
So, you mentioned
R. Kelly did it.
you
though,
got
by
a
the way.
new album that's coming eventually, but you took a break from music. You took a long break. Maybe it was
About down to 2 years.
A 2-year break. Why was that? After all the success you saw.
I took a break. I was mentally healing. My album Mentally Healing was my break. I put that album out, nigga, letting y'all niggas know I'm mentally healing.
You go to therapy?
A lot of, you know what, get what though? Like, a lot of motherfuckers already throw that out to me. But why would I pay somebody to tell me something? I'm mature. Something that I already know myself, but I just can't comprehend until I'm ready. Because I can pay a therapy to talk to me about how I should operate and do this, that, and the third. But I leave your joint right now and still do the opposite of what you say, how I could handle it.
I go to therapy and
It worked for you?
yeah, because sometimes like I just need a different perspective. Not Maine, not Maurice, not Tizzy. Because first of all, I love them not only because they're my brothers,
Right.
but they're not yes men, and it's reciprocal. Like I'm not gonna tell him yes just to appease him, then they're not gonna do the same to me. But sometimes I need like a neutral point of view, and therapy like helps with that because sometimes I feel like people have me fucked up.
But let me tell you something, bro. If you don't never take nothing out, if you don't download nothing, I tell you, bro, you can download this shit and keep it with you. Yes, I do go to therapy. Let me tell you a secret. My therapy is the big Lord. It ain't no message better than the message he gonna give you. Because you can go to another human being that gonna bleed the same way you bleed or get killed or God forbid get killed or they gonna have an expiration date, obsolete, nigga. Now, ain't no message better than the big Lord. Ain't no sign better than the big Lord. That's my therapy. I go to him, Father God, woo, 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 at YZ, nigga, guide me. Grant me with strength. And when you talk to him like you talking to me or you talking to man. Or you talking to my man right there. Or you talking to yourself in the mirror. That's your therapy. And guess what? You on his timing. Ain't nothing short of a blessing. But at the same time, whenever he see that you got faith in it, he gonna grant you with strength and make you walk by faith. And the problems that you got gonna fade away without you even knowing. And that's when you go back. And a lot of people get it misconstrued. When things going right in your life, you still praise him. Your biggest blessing is waking up for another day. It ain't about no motherfucking money. It ain't about having a good relationship, man. Your biggest blessing is getting up and breathe again and try again. That's the reset when you get up. So that's my therapy. Whenever I feel like shit ain't going right, or even like this morning, nigga, before I got here, I'll sit, it ain't no excuses. It ain't no excuses. I can be sitting here playing a video game right now and I'll stop what I'm doing and bow my head. Hey, Father God, woo, 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 thank you for you. If I didn't pray yesterday, thank you for yesterday too. It ain't no excuses with me, nigga. That's my therapy.
Okay.
That's my therapy.
What's your opinion on fake friends and toxic relationships?
My opinion on fake friends, listen. You wanna know what I just learned though? Since the last time we spoke, my opinion on fake friends, I guess one thing for sure, you can't never expect a friend. Whatever you give out, you can't expect for them to be you. Yeah, man. Like you can't expect you can't expect a friend to be doing the shit that you do.
Yeah, you can't expect you from
ain't
other
you
people.
and that person.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So if you calling a friend every day, if you texting a friend every day, just even if it's 3 seconds, just see if they good, hang up. You can't expect that friend to do that back. But that don't mean they your friend. They ain't your friend, put it like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people, what I learned, it's a lot of folks that I ain't talked to in years, but when we see each other, it's like we just spoke 5 minutes ago. Now, when it comes to fake friends, I feel like if you know you ain't authentic and you my friend and you already know what cloth I'm cut from, stay away from me. Because at the end of the day, in my eyes, you're my friend. I ain't want to do nothing to your fuck ass. I ain't want to get your ass up out here, but I love you. But I love me more. So my opinion on fake friends, if you really consider yourself as a friend, if you know you, it's not what's on you, it's what's in you. If you did some fake shit once to a friend who held you down for once, it always been in you. It ain't no, I'm going to give him another chance. He probably learned his lesson. Now, if you did it one time, that was in you. You know what I'm saying? I have only like 3 to 4 real friends. I would never speak on their name. They know who they is. I could count on all 3 to 4 friends, things that they did to me that hurt me. I asked every last one of them, what fake shit I did to you? Fuck all this other shit. As a friend, what I did to you? Nobody can ever spoke what fake shit I did to them as a friend.
Unpopular opinion, nobody should have more than 5 friends.
Right.
Like, there's no way in the world you have more than 5 friends. Me personally.
I can see that.
You shouldn't have
5.
more.
You got more than 5? Like I understand you got more than 5 friends, but like friends.
Maybe you, Tizzy, Darrell.
You agree with that?
Yeah, I don't have any friends.
That I share my deepest secrets and stuff with. You
And that my thing is like,
Yeah.
and that's why I can't fuck with no willy nilly ass motherfuckers. Like you can go and vent, like even vice versa with females. I now seen some of my homegirls go through the same thing. Like
Girls
you
can
go
keep friends. Girls cannot keep
listen.
friends.
You
Women
can go
different.
vent to your
Women
homeboy. You can go
Women
vent to your
different.
homeboy. You can vent to your homegirl about this, that, and third. One thing I don't like I'm sorry, this is my opinion. If I came to you and I came and cried to you, and nigga, I need a hug, I've been to you about a female that I talked to, or I just broken up with, and you crossed me over a female that I just not vent to you about, that's my biggest pet peeve right there. Cause I vent to you, nigga. Nigga, I was hurt, I cried. Why would you go cross me when I came to you and told you how I feel about this girl?
Funny story. Don't mean to cut you off. Had a girl, this might need to get clipped out.
Nah, we ain't clipping shit.
Everything uncut right
I
here.
confided her pillow talking, whoop-de-woo, got into an argument. Well, that why your cousin closeted gay. Like, what the fuck?
Man,
They have
Like,
no.
where the fuck that come from?
I'm not dissing women. I love women, but they literally cannot control their emotions. They have no control of their emotions.
No. I was like, I'm like, you
They
mad
will
at the first
crash.
thing you say?
They will crash out over how they feel emotionally. They just cannot control that, and that's the difference between us and them.
Yeah.
Most of us and them, because a lot of niggas can't control their emotions neither.
Yeah.
They crash out too. But real men, what makes a man a real man is he's able to control those emotions.
Yeah,
and control the situation.
and guys think logically and women think emotionally.
We're rational.
Yeah, we're very rational.
Man,
something
like I said,
crazy going
you'll
on.
be surprised though. You know what I'm talking about? You'll be surprised. It's all about how you kick your one. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you gotta find a circle and keep that circle. I only want a dot, a period. I don't even want no whole circle. Because whenever you got a whole circle, that's when you gonna be able to see what ovulate around that circle. Where you giving them too much space when you got a circle.
Yeah, I tell everybody, you have family, you have friends, you have your network, you have associates, and then everybody else. Like it's levels to it. So these niggas, they family. Like they family. And
I'm already know I can feel the energy, man.
Yeah.
I can feel the energy.
And then like it's just spread out there. Like so it's like that. So if I tell somebody you family, if your number is in my phone and you have a name saved, you're good for life.
Oh, you just like me. You ain't got everybody number
No,
saved.
you can call me 2 a.m.
I got a whole phone book in my shit.
I'm an answer. You can call me at 2 a.m. I'm an answer. Well, mainly say otherwise, but I'll answer.
Real be on that bullshit.
I'll hit that quick text.
If you get him though, you got him. But it's
You
getting
get a
him.
hold of me.
It's getting him.
If I answer that phone for you, you good.
On
You
big
better
Lord.
text me. You better text me.
Yeah. On big Lord. But see that's why I
Gotta
say,
hit
man,
that
when it
favorites
come down to
list.
friends, bro, I ain't got pillow talk, man. Like, I only got like 4 friends, bro, and we can jump off that topic. But shout out Junior, 13 years in. Nisha, that my baby, that my baby, that my heart right there. 13 years in. Female best friend. Shout out Lay. When I'm going through it, every day I get aggravated with this motherfucker. She gonna call me still to make sure I'm good. She ain't give a fuck what I'm saying. That's a friend.
That's a real one.
I can't consider my cousin Weasel as like, but he's still like, you ever had them cousins that you know your cousin, but they feel like a friend to you? Shout out Weasel.
My man's. That's my
Brittany.
cousin, but he's like my brother.
You hear me?
So
you see
like,
what I'm saying?
and it's like
you talking about Aaron, right?
Yeah.
I fuck with Aaron.
Cuss me out every day.
Yeah, I fuck with Aaron,
I love
man.
he hold me
And
accountable.
he's so laid back when it comes
That
down
night
to
at
me.
the Villa was
Brittany, Tanika, like at the end of the day, like if I need something, or regardless if we on bad terms or whatever, if I call Tanika up, she gonna hit me. It's boom, I'm coming. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's why I consider as friends. If you going through bad shit and you call them and you need some shit, they gonna pull up on you. That's a friend.
Yeah.
So I fuck with them. Shout out to them.
Last question before we conclude. RP Twan G.
Long live Twan G.
What's your feelings on Twan G? And was there some static between you and Bam around Twan G's death? Shout out to Bam.
Shout out to Bam. Long live Twan G. Long live Ike G. Long live Poodle. So we gonna get with the Twan G first, and they'll kind of like let you understand what me and Bam went through. A lot of people don't know Twan G was like a brother to me. He reached out to me when he first started rapping. I already had seen like bro can be hard. Only thing, and God bless him, God rest his soul, he know what I told him. I said, bro, if you could put your words together, because back then, if you really had followed Twan G, his words wasn't correlating with what his songs was.
Mm-hmm.
I hit him up, came to Lake City, slap him in the studio, boom. He did a song, boom, bro. And he know I told him this. Nah, I ain't fucking with that. We gotta do this over. Then after we did that, it was history. Then the more he was hitting me up. He came around, even if we just riding through the turf, we just kicking out one. And to a point where he stayed at my mom's spot when I was staying with her. To a point where I got my own spot. He stayed with me and my girl at the time. And where me and him had a fallout at, it goes back to a conversation, not to put too much information out, because God, making him rest right now. He, ain't nothing to speak about. But it goes back to the conversation when you look at somebody like a brother, and when you get crossed in a certain way, and a lot of things that people don't know, and I would never speak on their name because I'm a real nigga. I will never name drop. Mm-hmm. Whenever I spoke to certain individual about the situation, they be like, "Man, what's going on?" When he was alive. A lot of people know this, and if you watching this, y'all know this. And I would never speak on y'all name. Yeah, he did that to me too. But these same people was the ones who spoke on me, who dissed me when I got receipts on what y'all say. Mm. And that what made me felt some type of way. So when Bam, leading the Bam, I never knew he had dissed me in a song. I'm chilling. Yeah, man. One of my homegirls, like, y'all listen to Bam's song. I heard he said something about UFO in it. I don't know if he said your name for sure. I said, send me the link. It sent me the link.
And what did the bar say?
When Twan had died, UFO hit me up by dropping the tape. But Eric told me not to do it. How you gonna diss him and go drop his music? These niggas must think I'm stupid. I know that because I'm a fan of you. Hating that nigga be on some shit like, I ain't even know what that nigga said. I ain't even listen to it. Nigga, I listen to it.
So, pause you for right here. So we take journalism serious over here. You hear that. You hear that bar. What is your first thought? Let me get in the booth. Let me call Bam. We go squabble.
My first thought, when I first heard him say when he made the statement in the song, my first thought was,
let me get the right. Let me get.
I ain't say that. I'm a real nigga.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a real nigga. Mm-hmm. I looked over at my girl at the time. She was my girl at the time. I looked over. We watched it on the TV. She even heard it. I was embarrassed.
Okay.
Because I bragged about him. We got hits.
Song, do you know what was the name of the song?
The Message. That's how you know I'm a fan. Okay. I went and took time and listened to it.
It's the same song, Grand Bands.
Yeah, I heard the part about Grand Bands. Okay. I heard all that. And when I listened to it, I looked over at her. She looked at me. Me personally, the studio was the last thing on my mind. Cause I know how I'm gonna get when I get in the studio.
Okay.
When I diss, I ain't gonna. First of all, I ain't gonna even diss you right then. If I wanted to take it there with him, it would have taken me about 2-3 months to diss him back. Okay. Because when I diss, I got pulls. I'm gonna get my research on you first. That's how you diss people. You get your research. I'm gonna go to your hood and get research on you. Mm-hmm. But my first impression of it, this is exactly how it was. Man, I ain't entertaining him.
Okay.
He just lost a brother. I understand where he coming from. But I'm gonna give him time to grieve and I'm gonna hit him up. Okay. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. You could have called me. Mm-hmm. We could have talked about it. You could have asked me what was going on first before you did that. Eventually, I called him out the blue. He was at work. We ain't even talk after he had dissed me in the song. I hit him up probably a month or two later. I gave him time to grieve. And I hit him up and I told him, he know what I told him. I was, we ain't got to pop it on that, but I came to him respectfully. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, you could have called me, bro. It was a way we grown. We could have handled this shit, bro, before you did that. But that's your way of grieving. May peace be upon you. Go ahead and do that. But I still fuck with you. I'm still a fan of you. And keep doing what you doing. And niggas say, oh man, that's real. Mm-hmm. I was waiting. I was hoping somebody else would have taken it like that. But that's some real shit you said, bro. Like you don't do, like I said, bro. I took it all as love. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't no hate. It wasn't no nothing. I always respected Bam because he grinded. He one of the hardest working nigga in motherfucking Lake City right now. Every motherfucking week, this nigga dropping something.
Facts.
Man, I'm mad.
Facts. He doing
Every
it.
week, this nigga dropping some shit.
I'm frustrated because as a Lake Cityan, I want the city to get behind him more because he's putting the work in and he's dropping dope music. So we need to get behind him.
We can't unify.
Everybody need to be liking his shit. Everybody need to be cheering his shit. But that's another story for another day.
And this how you know I was a fan. I watched the Upper video, the video he did on the yacht whenever they got shut down. Mm-hmm. The video he did in the car with the police lights. I can't think of the name, but I watched his shit. I fuck with Bam. Regardless of the beat, bro, I'm a real nigga, man. Like I ain't never had no issue with nobody. If I got an issue with you, nigga, I ain't getting on no internet. I ain't putting you in no song to diss you. If I put you in a song to diss you, it's because I already spoke to you about it and you playing with me.
Okay.
That's the second step. After the second step, we can take it however you want to go. We can go platinum after that.
So are y'all good today?
Man, that my boy.
Okay.
I fuck with Bam. Shout out Bam, man. That my boy. We not talk. Like, that my boy.
Smirk Bird.
You know what I'm saying? And then guess what? Like me, like I said, he not came to my studio. We not did hits together and I made up a beat. Executive producer song, like written a song, and I told him, look, this how I want you to do on the song. Put it on the album. It's on my I think it's the 8708 album with me, him, Ray Ali. Ray Ali shot that nigga hard.
A beast.
Ray Ali hard.
A beast.
I love that. I love that nigga as an artist.
Hopefully we have him up here soon.
Get that interview soon?
Yes.
Red Ali, get your ass up here, nigga.
Yes, sir.
And you know he gonna come up in this motherfucker acting like LL Cool J and shit. With his shirt off, licking his lips. I fuck with Red though, man. But Bam, bro, everything thug love with me and Bam, man. That my motherfucking brother. He already know my motherfucking nigga from another city. Just like Maine, Duke, Fetty, all that. Ain't nothing but thug love on my end, man. Ain't nothing about no nothing.
Yeah.
To answer your question, man, I'm good.
Yeah, we want to see
good.
it.
Long little Twan G though.
We want to see a unified, not only a unified Lake City, but a unified like whole PD area, and eventually like all of South Carolina. Just you see Atlanta, you see how Atlanta scene, like you seen Thug. Let's say recent. We see Thug came. Thug gave us him. He gave us Gunna. He gave us Lil Baby.
Right.
Then you have Summer Walker came into that mix and stuff like that. Tusi, all of them.
But I got a question.
Know each other.
Not to cut you out though, like part of my soul. Y'all fuck with Jabbo Fetty? Jabbo Fetty hard too. He been putting between Bam and Jabbo Fetty. Them niggas
I haven't listened to
them
him
niggas
yet.
was dropping damn near every week.
What song you recommend from Jabbo Fetty?
For
the people that
come
that
on
seeing
up.
this,
He got a song called You Remind Me that ring bells to me.
Jabbo Fetty, you remind me.
Yeah. And but I gotta give it to you. Right now, who running the local area right now? Jabbo Fetty. Hold on. I even gotta say this shit, bro. Listen. Right now, bro.
What was the name of his song again?
You Remind Me.
You remind me.
I gotta say this while we on this podcast, and I gotta give niggas they flowers.
Yes, sir.
Who right now, in my eyes, who running shit in the local area right now? Jabbo Fetty, Bam Smirk. Them niggas was dropping back to back like ping pong, nigga. Whenever Bam dropped something, he throw the ball.
This one?
Yeah, that's him. Fetty Kruger, nigga. It's like whenever Bam drops something, Fetty drops something. You know what I'm saying? I got a song with Fetty too. Shout out with him. Shout out Richard. Shout out The Heart. Like, shout out all them boys, man. Everybody.
I'm familiar with Richard the Heart.
Come on now. Y'all need to do a song together, bro.
Yeah. We used to we worked together twice. We worked together at Sykes back in the day. Shout out to Sykes. And we ended up working together in Columbia at Verizon. So yeah, that's the homie. That's the homie. Richard the Heart is the homie. Talented dude. Sing his ass off.
So like dude, like let me ask you a question though. Like, what would you categorize yourself as? Like, do you think you are an artist or you are a rapper?
I'm definitely a rapper.
Why you slow down? That's the question. Why you slow down?
Life, you know,
because I know you were serving for the United States at one point.
I went on a deployment, then had a baby, another baby, then got married. All that good stuff.
How you felt when you got married? You was nervous?
Oh, man.
Was you nervous?
Was I nervous?
Like when you really knew you was about to do the damn thing, like was you nervous? Like put me on game.
Tell the truth.
Honestly, I wasn't nervous. They wanted me to be nervous. I was not nervous.
You want me to tell the
You know
truth?
that what
The
it
only
was.
thing I didn't want to cry. I did not want to cry.
You cried though.
I didn't cry.
You cried.
You want
That
another
shit was
two?
right there,
You
though.
cried. Your throat was
I was like
burning.
this.
That nigga throat was.
I was
hey,
like this. I was
that
like
nigga was
this.
crying.
But the tear didn't drop.
You-
That
UFO.
nigga was crying.
UFO. You want a story?
You was out there in it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you.
Right now.
I'm gonna tell you. This what happened.
Tear didn't drop.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
It was right there though.
I'm gonna tell you.
Shout out Miss Maine
This nigga
Cobain, man.
Hey, shout out to Miss
I'm
Nero.
gonna give you the last 90 days before he got married.
Shake it like a stripper.
Bachelor party, everything good. 60 days out. Hey, I'm about to buy a house. All right, cool. 30 days out. Hey, 60 days out, I'm about to buy a car. All right, cool. 30 days out. Hey, I'm about to buy a house. Cool. Everything good. Nothing. Hey, I keep asking. Yeah, I'm good. The day of the wedding, an hour before. Hey, I don't feel good. Nigga, if you don't take your black ass to the goddamn altar, am I lying? Hey, I don't feel right. I don't feel good. Nigga, you gonna take your black ass up
In
there.
other words, you been nervous, nigga.
Hour before.
Hey man,
Do everything in the book to get his mind off it.
the marriage life is lovely, man.
He living
That's
good.
what's up, man.
He
I'm
living
proud of you,
good.
man.
Hey.
I'm proud of you. And you
It's-
did it at a young age, nigga.
Yeah.
You can keep doing what you doing, man.
Yeah, I definitely, I did my thing.
Ain't nothing
goddamn.
like that. Ain't nothing like that black love, man. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to have that home for my boy.
But you see what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah.
I be trying to get there.
Yeah.
I be,
You young, bro. 30 young, bro.
You young.
I be, man, listen.
30 nigga, we been thugging, nigga.
I be sad. Bro, I really be sad. They make me sad, but I love women.
Yeah.
You hear me? Like, but see, at the end of the day, like, I always tell my niggas that if you're gonna do it for real.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was
With
about to say,
anything in
don't
life.
rush it. Because I didn't rush it. I did not rush it.
With anything in life, nigga, if you're gonna do it for real.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if it's a career, marriage, a job, nigga, do it for real, nigga. Like, that's just how I'm cut. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's just me. But other than that, like, shout out to everybody I mentioned today, best friends, artists. Like I said, Red, Keys, Maine, Duke Fetty. I'm waiting for that new project, man.
I'm back. Just to let niggas know. I'm
Y'all hear
back.
this nigga, right? This nigga say he back.
I'm back.
Put a date on
I
it.
ain't heard that yet.
Put
Don't
a
worry.
date on it.
I ain't heard that.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. I don't get preview.
Thanksgiving is mine.
You gonna drop the name of the project?
Just
Or you
look
gonna
out.
wait? Are you holding out on it?
Y'all gonna see.
I was on the last album.
Y'all gonna see.
Married Life LP.
Nah, it's gonna be Jermaine.
Yeah, man.
This is an R&B album.
I'm in that
Hey,
bag.
but
I'm
you
in that
know,
bag.
Think about
But-
the shirt off, baby.
I'm in that
up
bag.
on the cover. I'm sick of him.
I'm in that bag.
But I want to say this because before we conclude everything, I appreciate y'all niggas for having me. You know what I'm saying? At a tragic moment in my life right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my stepson. Shout out to Poodle. Long live him. You know what I'm saying? I just lost him. I just found out I lost him earlier this week. And it meant and it took a lot. It took a lot for me. And his funeral, I got to go view his body tomorrow, nigga. So it took a lot of me to actually come up here to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his mama. Shout out to his siblings.
Our condolences.
If you need anything, let us know.
So
Like, we
appreciate
legit.
Appreciate you, but
Give us a call.
I appreciate that.
We don't do a can of. We don't do the 12-pack of sodas. We'll do.
Yeah.
We'll do something. Let us know.
So
Yeah, we ain't gonna do the mountain lightning.
right, you know what I'm
I don't
talking about.
mind the mountain lion.
So whenever when you tapped in to make sure everything was good, I'm like, fuck that, nigga. We still gonna roll. Because at the end of the day, nigga, ain't nothing gonna stop nothing. There ain't nothing to a giant. You see what I'm saying? We still gonna keep it going. Like, nigga, at the end of the day, God put us on here for a reason. Like, we supposed to live. Just because we lose somebody, in order for you to gain, you gotta lose something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So this is a occupied moment for me to keep my mind off of things. I love the questions y'all ask me.
We want our core fan base that don't know you to know you, support you, love you, give you your flowers, adore you.
Don't give me my flowers when I'm dead and gone.
No.
But
I told while you living. You gotta get it while you living.
But I do also, other than that, Long Little Poodle, but I got a new motherfucking album on the way
I was just about to ask,
for you bitch ass niggas who
what's
waiting.
next for you? Talk about it.
I got a new motherfucking album on the way, you bitch ass nigga who waiting. I'm about to pop it. They say they wanted the old 4 back. They When the motherfucking videos back, you bitch ass niggas, y'all go ahead and goddamn get your shit together. Cause when I drop this shit, you bitch ass niggas gonna be mad.
Talk your shit, nigga.
Don't make me mad, cause I'll drop one that week too and an EP after that. Then I link with man and drop a whole EP with him with nothing but producing, nigga. So don't play with me. New album on the way. I ain't even gonna drop the name, nigga. And guess what? Nigga retiring after that. So after I retire, you bitch ass niggas got 30 seconds to hang that shit up. Don't make me come back out of retirement. Boom.
I just want to let you know that you gotta listen to something so we can let the streets know, like, hey,
He coming.
UFO got that fire.
He coming.
Y'all niggas gotta go inside.
He coming.
Y'all gotta sit down for 30, 60, 90 days. Y'all gotta sit down.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta take y'all antibiotics. Y'all can't come outside.
Nigga, Halloween coming up.
Halloween, Taliban.
It getting spooky for these niggas, man. And I be trying to like I took 2 years off of this shit, and the last project I put out, which is Thug Love, it was just some play shit. Then everybody be like, no, bro, this ain't the UFO we know. I bet. Nigga, I sat down, nigga. Most of these songs I didn't even want to do.
Don't force yourself to make music you don't want to do. What you should make, and you should already know this. I know you know this. Make music that you want to make, cause that's when it's authentic. That's when your fans get to know the real you. Like I know a lot of people weren't feeling that Summer Walker EP,
right?
The Soft Life, but that's authentically her. That's why I liked it.
How y'all feel about Andre 3000 ain't doing no music more? That's the GOAT, bro. I promise you.
That's my favorite rapper.
Andre 3000.
I'm cool,
and I'm
cool with it.
I've aired my grievances. It pisses me off for you to be that talented, for you to know you got all these fans.
So you like Andre 3000 or Outkast as a whole? What's your favorite Outkast song?
My favorite
you got to pick only
Outkast
one
song? It'll probably be something off Stank on Your album. No, Aquemini. Aquemini is my favorite Outkast album.
You know that nigga Outkast. I ain't even never heard of that album.
Probably The Art of Storytelling Part 1 is my favorite Outkast song. But check that out if you ain't familiar with Outkast. Aquemini album, The Art of Storytelling Part 1. But yeah, Andre doing that shit, knowing how much we love him, knowing he ain't never gave us really a solo project, knowing he ain't gave us a Outkast album since 2006.
Who you think had the hardest verse on that I Choose You song though?
My bitch a choosy lover, never fuck without a rub.
That's that. You think Pimp?
Andre.
I gotta give it to Andre. With Pimp number 2.
I'm not a big 3000 Stacks fan.
We've heard.
We've heard. Andre had it, bro. But at the same time,
I type of text.
I'm not the biggest Andre 3000 fan.
I am.
But
3000 shook that shit.
Yeah, as a music lover, if an artist I like and I like him, don't feel like putting out music, I don't want you to force to put out music because it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be you.
I feel like I hear what you mean. I feel like if you force it a little bit,
Pause.
it'll come. Pause. It'll come. Cause I've done that. Like when I take some time off and I know I miss it, like it ain't gonna be there right away. The writing ain't gonna be there right away. You gotta kind of force yourself to get back into it.
But I got one more question though. I got one more question. How y'all feel about the whole thing that going around right now with Jay-Z allowing Kendrick Lamar to perform in Drake and Lil Wayne them territory type shit? Like, how y'all feel about that?
We're gonna do a live stream tomorrow, but
because y'all got some shit to say.
We definitely gonna live tomorrow.
Y'all got some shit to say.
Yeah.
In a quick summary, because I know we talked in depth about it today. I like Kendrick. Drake is my favorite out of both of those two, but I like Kendrick. I love Kendrick actually. It's I think he's gonna put on a great performance.
I don't agree with that.
I just don't want to hear "Not Like Us" 30 times.
You're going to.
You definitely going to.
That's what this is about.
He's gonna put out an album. He's putting out an album.
You know why? You know why they ain't let Wayne perform?
You know why?
Cause you know who he bringing out.
Drake.
You know he bringing out Drake. They don't want to see Drake get no type of shine.
It's Drake, Nicki, Juvie, Birdman,
yes,
BG, Turk.
See, I want the Super Bowl to be a hot money. Hot Boy reunion?
I'm gonna
I
tell
don't want it to be that, but it would have been that.
and
that would have been lit.
In the text with Aaron,
That
this
would have been
morning-
lit.
In the text with Aaron this morning, I said, hold on. I said he performed with Drake out of context. He performed with Drake at the Super Bowl before, not headline, which is amazing for him. But I think the viewers at home wanted a BET performance with New Orleans legends and maybe a CMB the Young Money set.
Right.
These the people that want that.
I'm talking about the viewers at home, not the viewers in the stadium, because we ain't in the stadium
Right.
at the Super Bowl.
None of us is gonna be there.
Yeah, but at home, but you gotta think, we wasn't at the stadium for Usher, but at home, everybody loved it.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the best Super Bowl performance not named Michael Jackson.
Why people love Kendrick Lamar?
Cause never mind.
Because he be sounding like Tech Nine sometimes. That's why.
Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
White people like Kendrick Lamar because he makes them feel at ease about slavery. He's the rap Bryant Gumbel.
Man, I
He's
just
a
feel
safe
like
black
I just
man.
feel like they got down could have let Wayne did that shit.
Yeah.
For sure. It should. It was his time to do it.
But it's a lot of shit behind the scenes.
What would he perform?
It doesn't matter.
Kendrick Lamar.
Lil Wayne.
Man, what you mean? What will he? Man, he about to piss me off. He said, what will
Hear me
Wayne
out.
perform?
Hear me out.
A Millie.
No, you can go way back before
Lollipop,
Millie.
Mrs. Officer.
Lollipop, Miss Officer, Mr.
Go
Carter,
DJ,
Mr.
Go
Carter.
DJ.
Go
No, he
DJ.
can go DJ. He can go DJ.
What he can do? Go
This is
DJ.
Officer at the Super Bowl?
That's a big.
Do you know-
That's a banger.
Do you know that Jay-Z technically gave a short list to the city of New Orleans, and the mayor of New Orleans is originally from a certain place. She's from Compton.
We missing some songs. We
But
missing
you
big
just
songs.
see how they named damn near almost 10 songs. Name songs that Kendrick Lamar could perform. You probably ain't gonna go past
Not like
5.
Besides, not like us.
Not like us.
You
not like
ain't
us.
gonna go past 5 though.
But he's relevant.
Other than swimming pool.
He,
He's relevant now.
but that he has nothing off that last album, Mr. Around the Big Steppers. Let's say he put out an album between now and February. I don't want to hear it.
I don't think he got enough. I don't think his songs translate to a Super Bowl performance.
He's going to give.
Other than not like, well, Euphoria.
Yeah, no.
Euphoria.
Diss
would go
track?
off.
You just doing diss tracks?
I know, which is whack. Which goes back to my point.
Oh, no, but I'm gonna tell you like this, and if he performed King Kunta,
That ain't it. For
He's
Super Bowl.
the biggest
King Kunta, he
sellout.
got a song called King Kunta.
Yeah, he's the biggest
That
sellout
ain't-
of all time. He
nah,
do
that's
King
not
Kunta.
it.
Bro.
I mean, like I said, every set that I see him perform,
They did the numbers, bro. They look at Amazon. They look at the special he did. They ran the numbers. This is a corporate thing. I don't think it has much to do with like
no,
it's a corporate thing. They ran the numbers.
he gives amazing like visuals in performances.
Let's be honest,
other than
that pop
Amazon.
out show wasn't all that.
No, I didn't like the visuals for that one.
Whether you like it or not, it went crazy. It did numbers.
Everybody wanted to hear not like us perform for the first
They
time.
wanted to see celebrities
They wanted
there.
to see that perform for the first time.
So you
No,
want to see that?
I don't want to see that no more.
No.
I don't.
As a viewer,
Even and I'm a kid. People think I'm not a Kendrick fan.
Here's tickets. You going?
So you on that?
Would I go? I'm gonna go. I probably ain't gonna be looking at the halftime show. Where the hoes at during the halftime show?
So you don't like?
If I was looking for hoes.
$1,000 ticket. Ticket in the house.
ass clip that shit. Mute it.
That nigga stupid. That nigga say, where the hell was that? If I was looking for hoes.
Ass, make sure you mute this part.
That nigga try to cut his eye. If I was looking for hoes.
Ash, you know what to do.
This nigga dumb boy.
Hey, Ash getting a raise.
But
man.
no,
Ash doing
but-
the Lord's work for us.
But last but not least, you from Lake City too?
Hell no, he ain't
Are you
from
from Charleston?
He there, boy.
He
Look
a
at that
New
girl got that
Yorker
bookie
slash
there.
Chucktown boy.
You from Lake City
I'm
though?
I ain't
from
gonna lie.
the Southside Lake City, man. You know what
so
I'm saying?
let me ask you.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question. What y'all homecoming be looking like, man? Y'all ain't fucking with no Kingstree homecoming.
We don't have celebrities because we are celebrities. That's the slogan. I'm gonna tell you, last year for homecoming, they were putting honey packs in the liquor. That shit was lit.
We been doing that. We been doing it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. What this nigga get? We were lit. We were lit. Like I think I was there maybe for an hour. Then I had to leave and get some food. Like we were that drunk because we pre-gamed a lot too because that was the That's the day before he got married. So it's that weekend. So he got married that Saturday. So went to the pregame for like the shit that Friday.
Right.
It was too lit, bro. I was.
Y'all not been to Kingstree shit?
No, I heard y'all had Boozy.
City?
Aren't y'all getting Boss Man D-Lo this year?
I know what the hell you talking about.
Somebody
I ain't
said-
heard about that.
You seen it on Facebook?
I probably get the memo late. I don't know nothing about that.
So I know somebody try to get D-Lo. They say it take. He charging $40K.
I'm doing East Clarendon Saturday.
They still in high school?
Wow.
You say
No, I mean-
East? You say East Clarendon?
I mean,
Okay.
There's no more Timminsville no more. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still a school.
That shit probably 10 people.
That should be lit. I did it last year. That should be lit.
I heard Timminsville should be lit even though they ain't in school no more.
Hey, yeah, but see, y'all niggas missing out Kingstree shit.
They said Boozy had all the 843 in Kingstree.
Nigga, you gotta come. It's like Vegas when you come to our homecoming, man. It's Vegas.
So you got us?
Nigga,
we
come out
good?
there, motherfucker.
We don't
Nigga,
got
come out there.
we don't got to be vested up to come to
Man,
Kingstree.
you gotta, listen, bro. You in my city, nigga. It's a good time when you come out that motherfucker.
Well, you in my city, you know you always good.
It's a good time when you come in that motherfucker. You just come to any of our motherfucking festivities, nigga. We gonna show you a good time, nigga. Y'all come one time, you gonna come the year after that too.
I say no more.
Well, homie game, man, we appreciate you
It's all thorough love
taking time out to come rock with us, especially with the situation you got going on.
for sure.
We looking forward to seeing what you come out with next.
You gonna see it,
I'll be
and
waiting.
then guess what? You won't have me back on this motherfucker again, like
I
bro.
was just gonna say we could talk probably all night. So we definitely gotta do another interview.
Yeah.
I know him, but I'm saying like I'm talking about like whenever I drop the project.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hit me back, like bro. We
Yes,
seen
sir.
what you did, bro.
Yes,
That
sir.
video, that album. We can do that, nigga. Y'all already know it ain't nothing but thorough love with us. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I appreciate y'all,
man.
boy, for having me.
Anytime,
Let the
man.
people know where they can find you at, where they can follow you at.
Everything, even down to the email, Homegang UFO. HOMIEGANG UFO, all together.
There's 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it.
We
Homie
out.
gang UFO, we out.
Right there, we're gonna loop off. We're gonna have an